Let's see what's going on with divine masculine. Now, this has been a huge month. It has been a huge shift. We could theoretically deem both the transits, the psychic energy, and the tarot that are coming through really showing a significant shift. And we could call these the phoenix rising within the masculine collective. We also can be having these circumstances occurring within divine feminines. And yes, we do cover the joint connection. So if you want to come through and see that, I will see what is coming through and what my guides want to show us. Now, divine masculine here is thinking a lot about love. This is also to do with their heart chakra, their passions and their desires. And I think, head and heart decisions are always difficult. It's funny. Love is on their mind. So this is the mind actually really looking at what their needs are within love, within love. Let's not go any further than that. This is the heart's desires. This is true love. This is what it means to be loved. They're also really looking to the past at this point in time, and they're quite baffled. Whenever we get the yellow chakra, this is to do with confidence, insecurities, and blockages. And they have been really in this awareness and reflection of, in the past, they have felt quite vulnerable within love, and that love meant vulnerability, and vulnerability meant risk. You were the differing energy within this and within the individuals that they have met in their life. It has caused some seed to be planted, and they're really reviewing this now. They're reviewing their belief systems and why they have been, I wouldn't say afraid, apprehensive to let individuals in, apprehensive to have that faith in love and to throw caution to the wind. This also could be to do with childhood and to do with the circumstance. They're looking to the past to do with fertility, creativity, and, it holding them down, so to speak. Did it take them up or did it take them down? Were they ready for that responsibility? Were they not? This confidence, though, is coming back again. And some of them did realize there was a point in their life they had more confidence than now, and they are looking at what they would need to do to change that. It's funny that of what we think and we desire and what is really, really in our hearts is never really going to go away. And it is, the heart chakra actually is the biggest manifester of all things in its most positive format. So it's away from ego, it's away from intentions, it's away from manipulation, it's heart energy. Spiritually, what I can see from this is the magician juggling and the staff that it's holding. And it is about balancing all of those things. And there are some things that they do want to manifest into their life, and they are wanting to reconnect passion in their life, love in their life, but they're realizing they're very much like a food pyramid. This triangular energy I'm being shown psychically is that there were, because of previous connections or one that they most recently have been involved in, they were not able to balance and have all the things that they felt from a spiritual point of view were necessary in their life, like that food pyramid. And now they're looking at those things. They are looking at the spiritual connection between, who they're wanting in their life that feels is the most authentic, the hopes and desires, and they do realize that they have the power to change this. So potentially before, due to expectations and society standards, these individuals are really having a revelation at this point in time that they do have the power and they can manifest in whatever they want to. They have realized also some of those individuals that came into their lives or currently could be were very, very good teachers to show them. I'm looking at this card almost like Saturn. We see this gentleman on the card, very wise, being a magician. And it's almost like this person through the years has gained wisdom. So this has served a purpose. They're in awareness of this. What do I see here? Okay, this is power. Yeah, somebody has tried to push their power down. Again, I will say they're not going into victim consciousness. This is them actually sticking up for themselves. Where somebody is trying to suppress them, control them, or manipulate them, I actually see a huge pushback here. I see this transit has been very beneficial for them. This has aided them to see where the devil in the detail is, and they're really shedding things. I can say this could be a conflict with an individual who's trying to suppress them. This could be within an intimate connection, but definitely the revelations they're having is who they love and where they feel in duality with this. They do feel with divine feminine in the past, they haven't had that confidence. They're really becoming that magician of their heart. And, maybe having a revelation of the reason why things aren't flowing was because of them in some instances. And so, throwing caution to the wind, not being angry, not shooting the messenger, so to speak, they're actually speaking their truth. They're taking their mask off and they're shedding, they're feeling this is the time. It's really looking like quite a magical read. We can see some spiritual energy happening here where this phoenix rising, the shedding of the skin, they're trusting their instincts. They're realizing that now is the time. They're also, with other individuals that are quite manipulative, again, they're trusting their instincts and they feel it's time to really put their foot down and to address the elephant in the room and to get the ball rolling so that they can move in the direction that they feel is fit. This is going to be a very communication orientated time. And I feel with Mercury being retrograde, this aided them to, I would say, think before we speak. Sometimes we could have been projecting, we could have been angry. But now what I'm saying is, as we get these shadow direct energies coming through between now and May, I actually see these individuals to be very talkative. This can be really sticking up for themselves, sending messages out, communicating, wanting to get on top of things. And this is to do with unfinished business that they have. Okay. I do see many of them maybe not knowing whether things can be resolved, but I also feel about accepting the things that they can't resolve. And the people, places, and things that potentially, and I feel they're moving towards this as the outcome card. You could theoretically look at these things, healing in reverse and crown chakra in reverse is a negative situation. But the way I'm seeing it, definitely, they're knowing what love is. They're having unconditional love to themselves. They also know what is best for them. They know what they want to manifest in their life. This is almost like if you were to be running a business and you were to be very sure about your mission statement and your image and what you were wanting to create. This is a person who is coming through and looking at the bigger picture with the intent. Now, that's not to say there won't be stumbling blocks. However, this outcome is sort of oozing to me. This can be them sticking up in a karmic cycle and really articulating, look, this is not working. This cannot be fixed. There are some things in life we do need to let go. We do need to kind of liberate ourselves because we don't see the relevance. Now, can we be around people that don't have our same ideals? 100% we can, as long as we're not giving the power to them. So maybe they could make us feel less or pull us down from the table. I'm seeing divine masculine finally actually being the most authentic version of themselves and realizing that their soul and their beliefs do matter, that their hopes and dreams do matter, and that healing can take time, and that's okay too. But they're going to be open to transforming and they're directly taking the steps. They're trusting their instincts. And they do have a revelation here about what they want to change and what they know is necessary to change so that the trust can be rebuilt between masculine and feminine energy. Ultimately speaking, they're aware that the power is there within their hands, that they need to do something about this. They need to have love and empathy and understand how it directly impacted divine feminine of the past, how this caused issues because of their confidence. It caused issues because of their intentions moving forward. And divine feminine potentially also has been aware of when masculine is or isn't telling the truth. So this individual does want to shed some skin. They do want to change this. They do want to be comfortable. They don't want to be taking things so personal and retracting back and going back into hermit mode. So they do know that this circumstance between the both of you is going to take some time, but they also want to see your perspective, and they do see your perspective. They also realize who the spiritual connection is with, that love is as above as below. It's got to move through those transformative energies. And I do believe with the individuals potentially they have involved themselves with, they're seeing this is stagnating their growth and it's time to go. I hope to see you for the joint connection. Let's see where the energy is between feminine and masculine. And if you haven't clicked the bell, click the bell. We will have some surprise super chats coming up soon. And if you do want the next edition, come through and join a YouTube membership and see all the benefits through the intro video. Take care, and I'll see you soon.